Jones. And Nix's pass is picked off by Cooper. And a big turnover, and Cooper anticipated that pass nicely. Lakers setting up in a high post for Kareem. Setting a screen. They switch. Johnson picked up by Caldwell Jones. Cooper hits the shot from the left of the key, and now Philadelphia wants a time, and their work's cut out for him.
It definitely is cut out for him. It may be a little too late for him. But they still need to finish the game strong. Because in these games, as different than the other playoff games in the finals, the games are more connected.
You know, the Lakers have gotten the streak shots. They had, what, 16 points from Jamal Wilkes in the third period and 9 points for Cooper here in the fourth. So they have gotten production, maybe not consistently throughout from all of their great stars that you talk about at the top, but in certain sectors throughout the game.
That's what makes them so tough, is that like trying to hold them is like trying to hold water. One of those guys is going to get free, and they usually do it in bunches. But the key is they play such great defense when they're doing that. Now, when I say these games are connected, if the Sixers don't finish the game strong, I don't say catch up, because that may be a little more than they can do. But if they don't finish the game strong, the Lakers, with their playoff legs firmly in place now, will be so tough in terms of confidence the next game.
Now, let me ask you this now. Now, here's a ball club that lost to Boston by 40 points in game one. They came back from they had a 3-1 lead. They were given up for dead. How do you think that Philadelphia could lose their confidence throughout, even if they don't finish strong in this game and lose to Los Angeles?
It's not a matter of them losing their confidence. It's a matter of the Lakers gaining even more confidence. And when you have confidence and you feel real good about yourself as a player, it's easy to play well. It's easy to make the plays work, to make the shots. Because it's almost like you feel as though you're conducting a clinic when you're going out there. It's so easy for you when you have complete confidence.
Under 2 minutes to go, Steve Nicks loses the ball to Jamal Wilkes. 1:45 to go. The LA Lakers, who had the second-best road record in the league this year at 27-14, on their way to a road victory here. Here comes the Doc with a minute and a half. 11-point lead. 3-point attempt by Andrew Toney, his second of the game. 8-point deficit. Andrew Toney now has 18 points. You can pick him up in a hurry with those 3-pointers. Open Wilkes. Blocked by Julius Erving. And can they save it? No, it's still LA ball. Big block by Julius, but LA has it. And
as you can see, the Sixers have not quit. I think they know that how important it is to finish strong.
They never have. Wilkes will inbound. The Lakers shooting for their 7th consecutive road playoff victory, extending their own record. Nearly a minute to go. 8-point lead. Nixon to Kareem, hooked in the middle. Magic Johnson keeps it alive. Well, Philadelphia in the first half owned the offensive boards, but LA has had the offensive domination off the rebounds and the turnover edge in the second half, and that's the time remaining, and LA can just about put it in the victory column. Now, I say just about because Andrew Toney seems to be on the mark from the 3-point range.
Well, he may have to save some of it for the next game.
In 1980, Lakers won in 6. Toney gets the layup. They'll give him 2 easily here. Strange game in that Philadelphia quickly lost a 15-point lead, and the Lakers just as quickly opened up a 16-point advantage at one point. And Hollins has to foul Kareem, and Kareem will go to the line to shoot. 1 in the penalty.
You know, the people in Philadelphia should be used to this almost, because the 76ers can play so great and then just get overwhelmed. But from teams that they got to be ready to give up, and they never give up.
Did Philadelphia do anything different when they had the lead that you saw?
Well, they were playing better defense. And because this is one of the teams that their defense determines how well they play offense. And they had a breakdown, a real serious breakdown defensively in the second half.
Turn the ball over to Los Angeles. 41 big points in the third period for the Lakers, and that's been the key 12-minute stanza for them. And Billy Cunningham already may be thinking about adjustments for game number 2. And we will be here at the Spectrum, all of us, at 1 o'clock Eastern Time Sunday for Game 2 of this best-of-7 championship series before the series move on to Los Angeles next Tuesday and Thursday night, beginning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. All of this championship series will be shown and carried live on CBS.
And the Lakers, as I said earlier, played this great defense, and that fed their offense, which is devastating. When they're playing good defense, they get so many points in their minutes, you can't believe it. You say, are they using one ball, or are they using 2 out there?
Foul at the other end. Lakers had the 3rd best record in the league. The Sixers are 2nd best. And as we pointed out at the beginning, as McAdoo comes back in, the Lakers will now have won all 9 of their playoff games this year, while Philadelphia defeated Atlanta in 2 straight, Milwaukee in 6, and Boston in 7 tough games. But Philadelphia was rested. They had 3, and I guess the game starting tonight was 4 days off coming into this first game. McAdoo replaces Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who goes out with 23 points and 7 rebounds and 4 blocked shots. Not a bad night's work.
And he was much more effective overall defensively than he was offensively. Although when they made that tremendous run, he wasn't in the game for most of it.
Final seconds. Bob McAdoo wants badly to win his first title, as does Julius Erving, and now the fouls, grasping, desperation time. And you're looking at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who has won a championship in Milwaukee and 1 in Los Angeles, and would like to make it 3, all told. Michael Cooper will go to the line and shoot. 6 seconds to go. Cooper hits the first.
In his own quiet way, Michael Cooper's had an outstanding game, too.
3rd round draft choice. His first year really only played 3 games because of torn ligaments. He could start on most clubs. 6th man here. Final second, Steve Nicks hits the 3-point shot. 1 second to go, and that's it. The Lakers, who won the title 2 years ago, 6 games over the 76ers, and were knocked out by Houston in a frustrating mini-series loss last year under Pat Riley, who started this year as an assistant coach. Defense, the league leaders in block shots, and this is one of the assets the Sixers knew they'd have to rely on in this championship series against the Lakers, and in game 1 the plan worked for a while. That defense caused the Western Conference Kings to turn the ball over a costly 16 times in the first half. But there was the added spark of second shots on the basket. Philly was indeed aggressive on the boards. And still a more pleasant surprise, Darryl Dawkins asserting himself on the attack inside. But the bread and butter picture for the 76ers was more like this: a steal and a spectacular slam by Julius Erving. Dr. J, who has never been on an NBA championship team, ultimately led both teams in scoring with 27, and the Sixers stormed in front by 11 points at the half. But Lakers coach Pat Riley knew the LA explosion would come eventually, and it did. Keyed by all-star guard Norm Nixon, who would score 24. Lakers came back from 15 points behind halfway through the 3rd period and went on a shooting tear. Jamal Wilkes, the smooth forward, scored 16 of his 24 in that same period, and the Lakers, no longer rusty from the 11-day layoff, outscored the Sixers 40-9. Thus, a 15-point deficit became a 16-point lead in less than 11 minutes. It was an incredible display by Los Angeles of a clamping defense and transition speed, which ignited easy Laker baskets. It was a barrage from which Philadelphia never recovered. For the Lakers, their 9th consecutive